It's time.
Yeah, and we're live on my channel. Woo! What is happening,
Woo!
everybody? Who all do I see hanging out there? I see Stephen Lane. What's happening, man?
Even
Hi, Swaggy Thane. Swaggy Shane was
Legalicious.
Swaggy Shane was asking me about Montana hot springs during the week. There's Tim. Tim, get back to work.
What's up, Dan?
What's up? Jim Bubba's here. Al Ben. Echo Dub. What's
What's
up, Echo?
up, Al? I go.
Anyone brave enough to read theirs aloud?
I will. I hate how you made me compare myself.
I forgot my volume was turned up because I was watching reels on Facebook.
Okay.
I started hunting around my tabs, thinking, "Oh my god, I have something on."
I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on there for a minute. Like,
It
wait.
was the ad for your video.
Oh, okay.
I can still hear it.
It's a good thing you had the other stuff shut off, huh, Cassie?
Well, we
Oh
don't
yeah,
do that.
I always forget about that. YouTube inserts mid rolls now. Well, hey everybody, if you want them getting mid rolled, let me know. Yeah, I'd like to know what they're advertising on my channel. So
All right, back to being spicy again.
there you go.
Yes, Tim, I know.
Echo Dub.
What's up, Kevin K? Alola.
Hey, you know what, Tim? Cassie figured out how to use the mic way better than you've been using it.
That's because he fixed all the settings before he brought it in here, though.
I don't know. I still hearing an echo from you. I think, Cassie.
No,
You hear an echo?
it's just the normal little bit of echo. It's nothing out of whack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what all of you sound like to me.
I mean, I can turn my speakers down a little bit, too.
But Swaggy Shane's
Helps.
Mrs. Swag wants to go to the hot springs in Montana.
Hot damn.
Ooh.
We love Mrs. Swaggy.
Yeah, I mean Swaggy Shane. I mean when I move in a little bit here, we'll I mean that goes for any of my vaping family. Stop on by. I'll show you a good time.
That's the word on the street.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, fresh03 will show you a real good time in the snow.
Yes, I already explained that to him.
So yeah. So the one Mrs. Swag is interested in is called Quinn's Hot Springs. Whatever you do, don't show her pictures of Chico Hot Springs, White Sulphur Hot Springs, Bozeman Hot Springs. What else is right there? But Quinn's is actually it's kind of cool because it's a they put a lot of money into revamping the hot springs. They've got like salt pools, they've got like cold water pools, but there's like 5 or 6 different pools that are all right there, and then you got your hot one, medium, and low heat tubs, and then what was it? Then there's the little itsy bitsy hotel that's there, and then they have cabins that you can rent that are right around it, so you can stay in a cabin and then walk over to the main hotel and hop in the pools. Real nice.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, real nice restaurant. You're only about 30 minutes outside St. Regis. You're only about. I think you're about another 30 minutes from Hot Springs, Montana, which is. It's got a hot springs. It's kind of a dump, but it's still a hot springs. So, yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of fun stuff.
How hot are the hot springs?
I mean, it depends on which pool you'd hop into, but I mean, most of the time you're ranging from about 104 down to, I mean, probably high 90s would be the low heat pool.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, 100 if you get in 104, it's a lot hotter than you'd guess.
Yeah. What are hot tubs? They're right around 100, right?
Yeah, right about 100. So
I was never a fan of the hot tub.
you
It
like
always
hot-
made my
well,
skin itch.
Okay, you'd like hot springs then, because your skin wouldn't itch.
Oh.
Hot springs without all the or hot tubs without all the chemicals. It's just naturally hot water coming out of the earth. I love hot
Man.
springs.
Is it sulfate-y?
It depends on which one you go to. Like white sulfur hot springs is very sulfury.
And then do you smell like a rotten egg for a week?
Oh no, you just wash it off when you take a shower after you get out.
Oh, it's not baked in you?
No.
You don't smell like breakfast anymore.
Yeah, there's the town of White Sulphur Springs. Like you drive into town, and as soon as you get into town, you start smelling the hot springs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I mean that's a really cool hot springs. Like they've got a great big huge tub, and then they've got a little itsy, not little itsy bitsy. It's decent sized, like super hot one. And then there's a really hot one that's inside. So you go sit in like this little enclosure, and you jump into like a 108-degree little tub. It's hot.
Oh, man.
That's usually the last thing you do.
See how there's a lot of people doing the cold ice baths like daily now.
I used to do the so you fill up a bucket of cold water and you dump a bucket of cold water on yourself, then you take your shower. It definitely wakes you up.
It's going to give you a heart attack.
No, just kind of shocks the body into waking up and moving a little bit easier. I used to
That
do
sounds
it.
like risky behavior to me.
It's not bad. Not bad. What's up, Kerplop? Anybody else
Angela made it. Hey, Angela.
Sister Angela. All right, so yeah, today I figured we'd just kind of free mix. I got the new Capellas in. I don't know which ones are worth my time yet. So,
DeMillen got something, didn't you, DeMillen?
What's that?
You got the new cap stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
which one did you like?
What did I try? I made the For You blend.
I heard that was pretty good, but I also got in the Ultimate RY4 Double, which is
ultimate.
which is really good.
Ah.
Perfect vanilla cupcake.
What else?
No. Fresh, you don't want to try it. Trust me, you don't even want to try it. It's straight up Play-Doh. There's no vanilla. There's no cake. There's no frosting.
It probably needs it's probably a steeper then.
We tried it after a week steep at both 3 and 5%. I couldn't get over the Play-Doh flavor. You might like it though. Everybody's taste buds are different.
What are you getting Play-Doh from?
The perfect vanilla cupcake.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Did you mix it already, DeMillen?
No, I did not.
Oh, good.
Well, Tim said that fresh guava was like the best guava ever.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
It smells horrible.
What's up, bad guy Oli?
Like, I believe the fresh guava was both Tim and I's top from this release.
Oh, the fresh guava?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
What's up, Bick? What's up, Oli?
I thought the mango one was the one that he liked.
There's a mango?
We didn't really care for the mango. He didn't mind it. I didn't like it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a mango fan.
It does smell great. It's the mango
Pardon
one
me.
that.
And the juicy kiwi they didn't have on Bull City, but I think they have it elsewhere. But that one wasn't very good. There's a lot of coolant in it.
Okay. I mean, we've got golden kiwi now. Everybody else can kind of quit the game.
Yeah, that's a nice trick. And
But surprisingly, I liked 3 of the 4 strawberries.
Really?
And I don't like strawberry vapes.
I love
that's
strawberry
amazing.
vapes. What was your favorite strawberry out of this mix?
The shisha.
Shisha strawberry? Okay.
Yeah. I like the shisha, and then the luscious and the strawberry bubble gum I really liked because it's not very heavy strawberry. It tastes more like bubblicious, where the strawberry's in the background as opposed to like Hubba Bubba where it's in your face.
Yeah.
It smells good.
Shisha. Well, suppose we should go around the room. Toonie, how was your week, brother man?
Crappy.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you guys, Mom's got about a week left, and yeah, just trying to keep my head above water and take care of her and take care of that business that's got to be taken care of.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, you know the deal. You spend as much time with them as you can. You've been really, really good about that. So, just
Yeah. And she's ready. She's been saying she's ready for quite a while now.
yeah.
Still gonna be sad, but what happens in life.
Yep. We get older and things change and go away, and new things come in, and yeah.
Yeah.
No stopping the inevitable.
Right.
Life's hard. No one gets out alive.
That's right.
Facts.
All right. How about you, Cassie? How was your week?
It was okay.
You okay?
I got some more information about my hands, and it's definitely not carpal tunnel.
What is
But
it?
it could be
What are they
RA.
thinking then?
No, that's
I
worse.
have a concerning amount of arthritis in the small joints of my fingers and wrist. Is exactly how they put it.
Oof.
Oh no. Arthur's a bitch.
So I went and got all the tests for that Thursday. Now I'm just waiting for the doctors to call me back.
Recognizer.
Huh. I mean, arthritis can be debilitating when it really flares up, but I mean, it's also something, it's not they're not talking rheumatoid, right?
Yeah.
RA. She just said RA.
Oh,
yeah.
RA? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different then. Well, I mean, it's all
For some
manageable.
surgery, a simple fix.
For RA, no. Yeah,
Well, the doctor
anything they
still think
tried
it was carpal tunnel.
anything they tried to fix would just wind up flaring up again later because of RA. Why do I?
My grandma in Indiana has it, so I'm picking her brain on tips and tricks that she's picked up for helping with the pain and such.
Yeah, I mean, it's all manageable. Where did you go, Poppy? You threw a Q-tip on my desk and then ran off.
Take that, you man. Hey, Vaping Bachelor's got a message for you, Freshie.
Let's see here. I'm sure I like them tall, but like old fresh03 and Eddie Tooney most of all. Oh, thank you, Bachelor. I think that's the first time you've ever said anything nice to me or about me on the interwebs. Thanks, Batch.
We love the batch.
Yeah. Oh man. Larry, how was your birthday week, brother man?
It's been okay.
Went okay?
Yeah, work. Still haven't beaten Baldur's Gate.
Are you just holding off on the end because you have to be like super max leveled at this point?
Oh no, I'm not waiting. It's an RPG, so I dick around.
Yeah, true. Just go and try and find all the fun stuff to do.
Yeah, and I've been playing with mods.
Oh.
I'm interested to see because Larian's an interesting studio. Like if somebody got in and actually like took all the tools and created their own adventure, I'm not sure Larian would do anything about it.
Everybody's really waiting on, because Larian already said that they are going to do mod support.
Yeah.
So it's like all the mods right now are not official supported mods or anything. But once they release the tools, people are gonna go ham.
Yeah. It'll be fascinating to see because I know that they were talking about doing a critical. They were talking about doing critical role content using their engine for the game. So be interesting to see.
Yeah, I heard
I
heard that there was a rumor going around that Larian might do a critical role game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they've got the engine, and Lord knows that thing would sell a gajillion copies. So, or even if you just,
But at the
even if
same-
you just put out like a short side, like you did a DLC, where the Critical Role folks wound up in the game, like.
Yeah. At the same time, Sven also said their next project's gonna be smaller.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, when you go on a project that, how long did they spend on Baldur's Gate 3? It was like 10 years, something like that.
6.
6. See, when you
Wow.
spend 6 years on a single game, like
Yeah.
you have to do something smaller next. You can't just
Let me
you
guess.
can't just throw your guys back into it. But I mean, you've got the tools now. You've got the you've got the tool for
Oh,
yeah.
it's the exact same tool set that they've been using for a Divinity Original Sin. Then they did a reiteration for Divinity Sin 2. Baldur's Gate 3 is just a massive overhaul of that of all of those tools. The
Yeah.
problem is with Baldur's Gate and DLC, your choices matter way too much. So that, let's say you killed Karlach, but they decide that the DLC is gonna focus around her in the 9Ls.
And true, they do have the environments built for it.
Hi, Leo.
But then again, all the players who
Well, I'm,
either didn't get her or killed her, because that's an option for a storyline
well, I mean,
in the game.
I mean, either way, I mean, to be honest, you'd only have to change a couple dialogues if you did that, because you could do a DLC where you went to the Nine Hells and you're rescuing Karlach because you killed her, or you're joining her because you took the happy ending. Sorry to spoil the end of Baldur's Gate for one of the bajillion characters you can pick. So yeah, I mean there's
And they've
a
dropped-
lot they can do with it, with the environments they have built and the tools they have.
Yeah.
It would take them 6 months to throw together like a really nice DLC. It wouldn't take long, because I mean the majority of the bugs have been found. So yeah,
Have they, though? As many choice and options are in that game. Have they been found?
a lot. I mean, there's people that have played that game to death.
Yeah, and they're still finding new shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're always gonna find something, like, you know, some programmer left something hidden, you know, just his little signature somewhere, and it's enough.
I mean,
it's enough to let you
give-
glitch through a wall, and then off you go.
I give Larian credit that when they do a major patch, they're fixing bugs that like 0.5 thousand zeros in one player is gonna see.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're very thorough. Like, if there's every game studio, I think should take a lesson from Larian. Like, do your best to put out the best that you can, and you know.
I'd be
if you
happy
put a
with this
good-
one thing.
Just that it's tough to get that time.
I'd be happy with really two things. Release a game that fucking works on launch and no microtransactions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how you make money now. Is with the microtransaction. Oh, you're bringing it back?
Yeah, but now they're getting worse than free-to-play mobile games. And they're charging you full price for the game.
Yeah. I mean,
EA Sports.
Yeah,
EA
EA's
Sports
notorious
games, I'm
for
looking
that.
at you.
EA's notorious for that.
2K.
Garbage company.
EA? Yeah, EA's kind of a. Well, I mean, they fucked over one of the coolest franchises I'd ever seen, which was SSX. That was one of the coolest franchises like ever in the history of ever, and they just fucked it over.
And they destroyed Dragon Age.
Yeah. They're trying to put out a
And
new one.
Mass Effect.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Larry.
Thanks.
As we get into the Dimlin just over here kind of shaking her head like, are these fuckers going to talk about Baldur's Gate 3 for the rest of the show?
Well, like if I played it, it'd probably be like, oh, another WoW. Seems
No.
like all
No.
No.
just like WoW.
No, it's completely different.
No. It is not a live service game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a you can campaign with your friends, but I mean, there's nothing to stop you from doing a solo campaign. Like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing a solo.
Yeah, it's a really really neat game. That's what I'll say about Baldur's Gate 3.
What's up, Adam?
Indeed.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Adam Pillow Cheeks.
Yep, that's right, the Pillow Cheeks himself. What's up, Adam? Madam, I'm Adam. Anybody else sneaking in tonight? Hey, Leo Barry.
Vic popped in.
Yeah, I saw Vaping Bick and Ole Christensen earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, what's up, Dimlin? How was your week?
What's up?
How was your week, sister girl?
It was good until Saturday night when I
What?
decided to walk into a door and break my baby toe.
Ouchie, ouchie. Ugh.
Like you said, at least it's a clean break.
Yeah, I went to the doctor's on Monday and took the x-rays and everything. It's a nice clean break. Still painful. My first broken bone since I think 1970.
Oof.
Better find some wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Right there, bam. Always got it with me.
That's
So
right.
funny thing is, that's when I had the X-rays on my hands. We're X-ray buddies, DeMillan.
We're x-ray buddies. Woo! Other than that, that was the excitement for the week. Is my broken toe and walking around in this weird shoe thing that they gave me to wear.
Yeah, the walking boot.
Yeah, and trying to stay off of it as much as possible and keep it in the air.
Those boots suck, don't they?
It's really not that bad. It's more of a shoe than a boot. Here it is right here. See?
Oh, see, you got one of the flat ones. Mine had a heel on it like this thick.
It's rather stylish, I'd
I
think.
was gonna say, yeah, you could start wearing it around town. Get the other foot for you.
I mean, if it didn't have the flat front on it.
Well, I mean, with it's like broken toes and broken pinkies. There's like broken fingers. There's not a lot you can do for it because it's gonna move. It's gonna do what it fucking wants, no matter what you do. So you just protect it and stabilize it as much as you can. That's
Yeah,
why.
they said tape it to the one next to it, but
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I try and tape it to the one next to it, but it's like it's still kind of cattywampus. It's like, how do you get it like perfect where it's going to not be cattywampus?
I mean,
And was it cattywampus to begin with? You know?
Dimlin, I think you've got a gizzard. I think you've got a gizzard toe from now on. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just,
it's like, yeah.
just kind of.
Friction.
What's up, Friction?
Hey, Friction.
Friction is doing much better since we did the wishing well a couple weeks ago, everybody.
Good,
So
good.
Awesome. Good to hear.
yeah,
Hope things are on the way up for him.
yes. I got a message from him letting me know that things are kind of shaping up for him. So good. Glad to hear it, man.
Yay for Friction.
So, all right. Well, how was your week, Adam Plarzik?
Wasn't bad. Speaking of injuries, I'm recovering from one myself, so I don't know what I did to this finger, but this joint, like all in here, it's probably like a sprain, I'm assuming, but I haven't like strained any muscles in a long time like that. But it basically took away my ability to play guitar and bass for like a good solid 2 weeks. Every time I'd play for longer than 5 minutes, there was just like intense pain in my finger. It's about at 85% now, so at least it's fucking healing. But I need to pop ibuprofens before I practice. So
Wow.
I was gonna say just relax and yeah, because it might just be like the oh, it's gone. I knew what I was gonna tell you
Tendon?
about. There's a
Tendon?
You can get inflammation on the basically like a lubricating strip that's in there.
That's that's probably the best way it could be described. It's like, yeah, it just feels like there's like something not going right with where it should be smooth and flowing, and it feels like there's like something blocking it from fucking moving in it. But it's a lot better now. But when I play guitar, it's rough.
Yeah, and the only thing
on you? Does it catch on you? Like, does it get stuck?
It was, but now it's good now. So
you've got trigger fingers, what it's called. If you put your thumb here, like right below the finger, and then just isolate that one bending motion. Can you feel anything on the inside, like crackling or popping or? Okay.
This feels normal.
Maybe you're in the beginning stages.
No, it feels
normal. I was gonna say, I've got my cracking pinky.
It's a cracker. Look at that, double jointed.
What was that for, Poppy?
Where's my Q-tip?
Apparently she wants me to mix with Flavor West today.
I mean, I know arthritis is inevitable because of what I do eventually, but I don't want it to happen now.
No.
So, yeah, I was actually glad that it was an injury and not anything. I'm pretty sure what happened is I either knocked it on something and didn't realize it until later because I was like running around cleaning or doing something, or I fucking punched my wall while I was sleeping. Which I've been known to do. I have a lot of, like, I don't know if you'd call them nightmares, but like very vivid dreams where I'm like protecting somebody, whether it be like a child or a damsel in distress or something. But I will often wake up just punching the air.
Wow. Remind me never to wake you up.
Yeah.
Find you sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife's like that too. I gotta grab her feet. She'll try to kick me with her feet if I get near her upper torso. I gotta punches.
I almost broke a toe because I woke up kicking and I kicked my freaking my windowsill because my window's like right next to my feet in my bed. So not good. Other than that though, it's been beautiful here, and we're continuing to write awesome new songs for the Arsons. So
how do you still smoke free?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I lost track now.
Good.
2.5, 3 months.
Gotta be at least 2.5.
Congratulations
on a Mike Tyson disposable yesterday.
Are they good?
It was good. I mean, they're 50 milligrams, so they're like, I have to take like a half a second drag off of them. But
Ellie
was
nice. With AVM, and they had that big convention in Las Vegas last weekend, and he was there, with Rodman and all these other people promoting their products.
Wow. Yeah, it was pretty tasty. It's just too much, but for him, it's perfect. It's just keeping him from smoking, so it's all that matters to me.
Yeah, there's something you said about those disposables. It's like they're almost heaven sent.
Working for him,
I mean, they're like the perfect little vape, besides the 50 milligram. But
yeah, I told him you might want to consider like buying 30s after a while, dude, like the 30 milligram version, 3%, because you're never going to get off those things if you keep puffing 50 milligram, dude.
That's for sure.
He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, sometimes I overhit it and I feel it. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to want to do that at first because you're going to want to fight that urge. But then, like, you're going to get real sick of those fucking loopy headaches. Like, you're going to want to drop that nick down, buddy. He's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, I mean, like I said, I was puffing away on disposables a little bit because they were easy and I was traveling more. So it was easy just to like, okay, I'm running low on something, I'll go grab a disposable real quick, and then I'd have it sitting around, and I'd grab it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just, I'll take this to the store. So you take it and puff it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it like the Nick salts get you quick. You're like,
yeah.
You're like, man, I could use another rip.
I felt it. I felt it. The first time I hit one of his, I was like, Jesus Christ.
So. Yeah, I mean the best thing I think the best thing to do, like you said, just lower that nick down, and then eventually just transition him over to some freebase, and then
He has that too. I bought him a Novo or a Nord or one of those. He has that. But I ran out of juice and I forgot to make him some. So he ran out.
You can actually find the elf bars in zero nick.
No zero.
Yeah, I mean, you could get him a zero, and he would just hit it and hit it and hit it and hit it, and start getting like the Nick Salt withdrawal would get him hard. Like that's one of the things like that. What was the Netflix documentary talking about? What was the name of it? Was it Big Vape?
Oh,
is that what it was called?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like a lot of the people that had gotten onto the jewels, like they admit freely, like I'm super addicted to this Nick Salt. Like it's like I'm probably more addicted to this than I was to cigarettes, and luckily it's easier to transition off of the Nick Salts than it is to transition with cigarettes. It's not like you can cut your nicotine down on a cigarette. It's still
exactly.
Still a healthier alternative. You're still in way better shape than you were, but when you're playing around with something with that high a nick, you're just you're playing with fire. So
Tim's right too. Ed was a fucking heavy smoker. Like him and Jake just always had a fucking cigarette in their hands, like nonstop.
Yeah, so he's like one of those guys that nothing below 24 milligram probably would have worked for him at the start.
Yeah, because I mixed him some 12 freebase at first just to see, and he was like, I really like this flavor. He's like, but I can't stop hitting this.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, well, we'll make you 18 for your next. And I made him some 18, and he really liked that.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I dare go to 24? But if 18 worked, then that's cool. So.
Yeah, I mean, when I first switched over, I think it was 18. And then
I did 24
very quickly I dropped from 18 to 12, and then from 12 I dropped to 6, and then from 6 that's when I started doing rebuildables, and I was like, nah, I'll be fine. I'm start vaping my 6 on rebuildables. I was like, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was there too.
Let's go get some 3.
When I got my tugboat, I was like, all right, let's try some 6 on here because that'll be cool. I vape 12, so fuck it, we'll just cut it in half. And yeah, 6 out of a dripper was like. Even my girlfriend, who was like a smoker, she was dual using it at the time. She was like, "Fuck, babe, that's strong." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. We should probably switch to 3."
Yeah.
We're gonna vape like this.
And then it was 3 for a long, long, long time.
I remember back then I was vaping 0.4 coils at 40 watts, and even then 6 milligram was too much for me.
Yep. So yeah, I mean that is the lovely thing about vaping. Just you can progress until you're done. Essentially. If you want to quit, it takes a little time, but it is the easiest way. Because I went from 18 to 12 in a hurry. It was like a week. I was like, this 18 is too much.
I went home with 24, and I went back the same day and got 18 because it was just too much for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my first was 18 and it wasn't strong enough, and then I switched to 24, and then I just bought Mount Baker 24 milligram for like a year straight.
Yeah, I mixed mine at 24 for a good couple years.
It was all 24.
But then
18 to 12 real quick.
12 down to 6.
Yep. Yeah, I did that real quick for some reason.
Yeah.
It was no thanks to that Aspire Nautilus Mini.
Yes.
It just delivered such a good hit. You didn't need the freaking 18 anymore. It was like, oh, this is so good. I don't need 18 milligrams out of here. Even though I was doing mouth to lung.
That thing with the E-Leaf.
The little eye stick, fucking the best freaking rig ever.
Yeah, and is that a perfect combo or what?
Yeah. I had my own little drip tip for it. It was like a shorty one, not the long Nautilus one, so it fit better in the pocket. Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I think
my wife still uses the iStick 30.
The iStick 30 is a wonderful device.
My guitar player Louis still uses one from disheartened.
Yeah,
still uses one with a Pro Tank too.
Nice.
Yeah. That I rebuild for him every couple months.
Yeah, my wife still uses the OG Pro tank. What was it, 25 millimeters? Looks so funny on that 30 watt, but it works
Oh
for
my
her.
goodness.
I remember when we were in Detroit and Yunkel was there. I had I think it was an iStick 50. I think that's what I had with
I'll
me.
have mine.
And I had a what did I get? I got the Sherman tank. So it's that great big huge tank, it's like a 30 millimeter tank. I put that little
Stick 50.
I put that little bugger. I put that on top of the iStick 50, and Yunkel couldn't even look at me.
He was big time OCD.
He could.
There's
yeah.
my OG.
Oh yeah.
Does it still
The
work?
original.
Oh, Al Ben says today is
Pretty
my
sure I
12
checked
year
and it
smoke-free
doesn't.
Day.
What's up?
Good job.
Al
Woohoo!
Ben's
Yeah.
12-year smoke-free day is today.
Nice, dude.
Congrats. Happy Vapiversary. What'd you get yourself?
Yeah, what'd you
Yeah,
get
did
yourself
buy
on your
a sick
Vapiversary?
mod?
That's the whole thing of Vapiversaries is you get to have permission to buy something for yourself.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
I bought myself 2 pink mods this year for being smoke free. So
Nice.
What did I buy? Well, I mean, for this year, I bought 2 more
It's one of
gars.
them.
2 more gars. I mean, that's. And the nitrous was the nitrous this year? Or was that last year? No, that was last year. So yeah, I guess it was just those 2 gars. Like I haven't bought shit for vape equipment lately.
That nitrous is so nice, though. The flavor on it is banging.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that thing looks nice.
it's one of the best flavor mods I've ever run across. So
And it has really pretty colors too.
Oh,
What's
look,
up, Ian
and I can
Thomas?
actually show it
Yeah.
now.
You got the prettiest one, the purple.
I love that pink and purple combo to the point where I actually took the pink door off my pink mod and put it on the purple mod and just switched them.
Oh, that's nice.
Of course, now it disappeared. But yeah.
That's so girly.
And then, of course, I have the pink door on my purple one, or the purple door on my pink one with my glue.
Very pretty.
very pretty. What's up, Ian Thomas? Anybody else?
What are you in?
Anybody else sneaking in here?
Ian Thomas.
So this should be Suicide Squad #1, with a cover by Ejikure. Yeah.
Oh, is
baby.
it the new Suicide Squad?
No, this is the older one.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Love that cover, man. He's such a cool fucking artist.
Oh, I was
He
gonna say.
just has a very cool cartoony look to all of his fucking art.
I remember Suicide Squad with John Ostrander. That was a
Yeah,
hell
this
of a
one was
book.
from a few years ago, I think.
Yeah,
I don't remember what year this one came out. 2019.
2019.
Yeah, this is Suicide Squad for 2019.
Okay.
It was $5 shipped. I couldn't turn it down. Fucking add it to the Harley collection. Unknown Comics was having a big ass sale. Unknown, yeah,
Oh.
I love
one of my
that.
favorite online shops.
What was her
Hell
name?
yeah.
Gail Simone. She wrote a
Mhm.
comic with all the Suicide Squad guys in it.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was called though.
Oh look, it was it.
What are you doing over there, Addie? You mixing?
No.
I know
nope,
she used
just-
to write Birds of Prey,
feeling-
but I don't know what.
Ah.
She's only 49. Really? Huh.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought she'd been around for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna mix today, DeMillen. Maybe I'll mix the latest Eddie's custard I did a couple weeks ago.
Secret Six. That was the name of it.
Ah!
That comic was absolutely fucking brilliant. But
Freshie, I got a question. I'm curious
Sure.
how
cool.
the Addie's custard blueberry muffin thing.
what about it? How did it turn
How
out?
was it?
It was great. Yeah, especially after about the 3 weeks in.
Oh shit. Bane is in the 6?
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, mix it, but
Flyers.
I mix it, but I vape right through it and even give it time enough to steep.
Well, I also had that. Demilin peach mango that I.
Oh
that I
man,
made
I
up.
drank that one fast.
Yeah, that one once it because I kept tasting it, and then once I tasted it, flipped the corner. I was like, oh yeah, now we're in.
I get that mango from Homeboy. It's supposed to be like a super popular mango.
Mm-hmm.
And your mango puts it to shame, man.
Yes.
Puts it to shame.
I'll have to tell Dwayne that next time I chat with
Oh,
him.
no.
That's because his is probably cap sweet mango at 8%.
True.
I mean, it's a good mango.
Just saying.
I don't know.
No, I've had a couple of Homeboy juices that I actually liked. I'm not gonna lie. The strawberry something lemonade that him and Grim did together was really fucking tasty. Actually, it's like liquid crack. It's so smooth and sweet. It's really nice. Rocket Blast or something it was called.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Tried it.
Yeah, you can let Homeboy Yak know fresh03 is open for business. You want a good mango, man? Come to the guy who hates mangoes.
Man, oh man, is that a good one?
I like Homeboy. He's a big meathead, but he's so humble and fucking nice.
He's good.
Yeah,
He's a good guy. He is a
He's
meathead.
like a really cool fucking chill dude, man.
He is.
I always like dudes like that, you know, like the guys who seem like they're the big bully, but then you get to know them and they're like fucking big teddy bears and shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I met him at the last ECC, and it's weird because it's like you know him on screen, but you don't know him in person. You know, but I walk right up to him, and he's got his arm that's like
Yeah, bigger than your freaking head.
bigger than whatever. And the first thing I do is I go up and grab his arm. I'm like, wow. Like, I don't know him that well to be going and doing that, but it was like, holy cow.
He said he
His
was
muscle right up there for you to grab.
he was probably fine with it.
Yeah, he was.
Just make
fine.
sure he doesn't have a fresh tattoo.
Yeah, that would be something.
I remember that happened on a Grim Green bro trip one time where somebody grabbed him by one of his fresh tattoos, and he's like, you know, I appreciate, you know, the love and all that, but you don't grab a fucking fresh tattoo. You know what a fresh tattoo looks like? It looks like a fucking fresh tattoo.
Oh, no.
Hey, that's
Fucking dying.
a good segue into let's see your new ink, Freshie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Take it off, baby. Damn, look at that arm.
Wow.
Fucking covered, dude. That looks fucking cool as shit. You look like you have a symbiote. Like you've been venomized, dude.
And the kid, kitty.
Kitty.
But yeah, it's so basically we went in and we darkened up all the really dark stuff so that the colors stand out more.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And what's next?
next we're redoing the colors. So that'll be.
Oh, you're darkening up the colors?
Yeah, the colors are good. They'll be brighter. Because there's only one layer of color on this stuff, and there's like three layers of black. So the colors will be brighter next.
I didn't know you had to do it in layers.
If you wanted to stick around and look good for forever, yeah.
Wow.
60% off on Uber Eats. Damn. I'll take it.
Man, Uber Eats is getting desperate.
It's because I haven't ordered from them in a while. They're like, come on back, baby.
Welcome
Come on
back,
back. We
Andy.
got good foods.
Now, is that 60% off your whole meal?
Your whole order.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. It says maximum savings up to like $25 or something, though. But whatever. I'll take it.
I don't know if you guys know it, but if you have Amazon Prime, you get Grubhub for free for delivery.
Really?
Free delivery.
That's part of Prime?
It's part of Amazon Prime.
Well, shit on me and call me stinky.
You
I was
think?
not aware of that.
Yeah.
Either.
That's awesome. I've never used them, but I always see their trucks around here, their vans. So yeah, I should try them next. I usually do DoorDash or Uber Eats,
All right. So
and then I use them sparingly because, you know,
They're expensive, man.
The fees are they get you. And I live in Chicago, so I have like tax and like this fee and that fee. Plus, I can't not leave a nice tip because that's literally how they make their money.
Yeah.
Plus, I have a lot of friends who are Uber and Lyft drivers, so it's like I feel bad if I don't leave a good tip. My fault for not having a car.
Yeah,
Thank you, Swag. I appreciate that.
I always get through the whole process, and then before I hit the buy button, I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to drive down there and get it myself. So I always do it that way.
That's
yeah, if the places were closer. Yeah, I want to try that new shisha. See what the hype's about. A lot of people are saying it's better than Inawera's. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Ooh.
It smells delightful.
Ooh, guava.
New guava?
Yeah, the fresh guava by Capella.
Hearing good things
So
about
nice.
that. Yeah, you and Tim said that was nice. Listen to your guys' review, or whatever hour and a half Capella review while I was cleaning and washing dishes a couple days ago.
Our initial.
Yeah, just so I could keep abreast of the new flavors, even though I probably will only buy a select few of them if I even do. I haven't bought flavors in so long. I have 700 flavors I don't even fucking use, so need to start using those. Though I do want to make something with crispy donut from Flavora today, I think. Like my new jam, I think.
3. Okay.
Oh, I did make a really good peanut butter and jelly like dessert bar that I haven't mixed yet. I kind of based it on Linda Marie's something bar that she made. Let's see.
Milkshake. Dairy.
Shake, senora.
So I think I'm gonna do a strawberry guava milkshake. Because I'm still working on perfecting my milkshake base.
Yes, please perfect it so I can use it.
And vape it.
I tried everybody else's. I've had Cassie's milkshake base. I used Steve O's milkshake base. It's really nice too.
Always down for thick, creamy freaking vapes. Later, Tim.
Have fun at work, Tim.
See you later.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tell Steve we said happy birthday.
I'm going to try a couple of my new flavorings from Nom Noms.
Oh, okay.
The super concentrate, which used to be Chef's super concentrates.
Yeah. The one I've been really curious about is that apple donut. Everything else I'm kind of aware of. The apple donut wasn't originally part of the line, so curious how it is.
Oh, it wasn't a part of their first line?
It wasn't part of the chef's original line.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if that's the tartatan and they renamed it because they didn't put that back out, and that was one of the more popular flavors that was part of that chef's line. So.
Well, considering I was supposed to start trying those today, I can go grab that because that is one of the ones we mixed.
Yeah, I mean, if you would be so kind, I would be very appreciative.
Yeah. Or I could knock everything over.
There we go.
I'm gonna use the Nom's praline. And the Nom's whipped cream because it smells really good. And I'm gonna mix that into with some Yes Sweet cheesecake.
Word.
Ooh. Yeah.
What do you think?
Sounds good. How about you, Larry? What are you mixing? A boozy birthday cake?
Nope.
No.
I have pick between 3.
Okay. What are the 3?
All tobaccos.
Okay. I'm interested.
This is called one Super Bowl free mixing. It is Blueberry V2 Raw at 0.4, VSO Oak Barrel at 1, Flavora Sweet and Smoky at 1, Sticks Mix Sweet Bright Leaf at 5, and VSO Raw VSO Vanilla Raw at 0.25.
Okay, so like a backwoods blueberry type vape, yeah. Okay.
And then another one would be Sticks Mix Aged Burley at 1.5.
Always a good choice.
Wonder Flavors Bourbon at 1. Flavora Mild Tobacco at 0.75. BSO Oak Barrel at 1.5. Vanilla Raw at 0.5, and Whiskey Cavendish Sticks Mix at 6.
Good.
The mild. What are you hoping to get out of the mild tobacco? Just kind of dirty, just kind of a little bit extra dirty, or okay.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, it's a good flavor, but that's kind of what it does. Kind of makes things dirty.
To see how it plays with the oak barrel.
Okay, fair.
And the other one is Aged Burley at 3. OG Blueberry VSO at 3.25. Medicine Flower dark Chocolate at 0.25. Dark Fire Sticks Mix at 0.5. And again, Mild Tobacco at 1.
I don't know. I don't know if you need the mild tobacco in that one, because the black fire is plenty dirty. But I mean, if you're just experimenting to see how it goes, then yeah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you one way or the other what to what to really do about it.
But at the same time, I'm enjoying the new swag one shot.
Oh, is that out?
Love is on the way. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
It's a spicy oatmeal chocolate stout.
Oh. Something I wouldn't go near, but I'm sure that somebody else might like something like that.
You gotta be daring.
It is delicious.
You never know till you try. How many stuff have you tried in the past you didn't think you would like and you loved it?
Yeah, that brie is awful good in cheesecake.
It is.
I think I'm on my 3rd mixed bottle of it.
Right, so I think I'm going to make I think I'll make a couple 100 milliliters of this.
Woo! I hate mixing big. It's too scary. Because look at all the stuff you would ruin if you ruined it.
God, years ago, I ruined like I forget, it was almost like 3/4 of a gallon.
Oh, God.
It was horrible.
What'd you do?
I just dropped all 3 links for those mixes in chat.
How did you ruin it, Addie?
I messed up a decimal point.
Oh. So it's totally unfixable?
Yeah, it was unfixable. You dump it all. It was a life learning lesson.
Yes.
Well, that's sort of a lesson. You hate vape it until it's gone because
I tried.
You tried?
I did. But yeah, I agree. I'm a lot more careful when I do bigger batches now.
I can't remember where I did my first big batch that I fucked up. I wound up vaping it all because I was so upset that I had ruined that much liquid.
Hi, TJ.
What's up, TJ? Everybody, remember next weekend we are doing the golf tee bike-a-thon. So we need to hang out with old golf tee there, and we'll buy some bikes for kids. A little bit better time of the month, I think.
Oh, I thought you said Dykathon.
Dykathon.
That sounded better.
Dimlin was getting all sorts of Twitter baited about
huh? What?
I'm gonna invite all my lesbian friends to the show, and by the end of it, everybody's gonna be renting U-Hauls. It's gonna be amazing.
We got to get Gizzard Stu to take a little video of him riding his bike around.
Maybe that's what, maybe I'll go grab my bike out of the garage and I'll have it sitting in the background.
Nice.
And I'll tell about all the joys of bicycling as an adult.
You hear from Michelle Doldime in a while?
She was on the last. She was in the chat on one of the streams not long ago, but Saturday she's doing her races too. Her video game race car.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
So she's a busy lady. Because she is kicking ass. If you guys haven't, I think it was 2 shows ago. I dropped the link in the description to go watch to the channel that she races on. You can go watch Michelle Doldime just owning motherfuckers.
Wow. She's pretty good at it, huh?
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
That's done.
And of course, a little bit of that flavor golden kiwi.
Heck yeah. I got that queued up, ready to go.
It works so well. It's ridiculous that it took that long for me to be in on the hype train. Wayne from DIY or Die. Most of the time, if he says something, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, then I'll figure out what I like more, and I'll come back and say this is better than Wayne's. Because I live for nothing more than to spite Wayne Walker. The only time I have to spite Wayne Walker is if he puts a yogurt recipe out.
That's true.
Be like, motherfucker, you don't mess with the king of yogurt.
All right, what do we do? Switch this over to 220 and see what happens.
Other than that, me and Wayne are super cool. So I love, if I didn't love Wayne as much as I did, I would respect the hell out of him for what he's done for the DIY community, if nothing else. But it turns out he's a hell of a guy too. So, it's kind of hard not to throw your support behind somebody like that.
So. Yeah.
Done more for mixing than I ever have.
Yeah, on his show yesterday, he went through Nevin's new line that he put out.
Oh, the fluids?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We got tracking. They're on the way.
Nice. What do you have to say about him, DeMillan?
What's that?
What do you have to say about him?
He liked 3 of them.
Well, there's only 5 or 6, right?
I think there's 9.
Oh, there's 9?
9 of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was 9. Well,
maybe he just picked his top 3, but he liked most of them, but a lot of them he wasn't saying that names, he couldn't taste what was in it. Like there's one supposed to be a roly-poly something, roly jelly thing, and he could just taste the jelly part, but not the
cookie.
Not the bakery part.
Jammy Dodger.
Probably. But
you wouldn't say TJ.
When is Golf Tee out of here? Later, brother man.
Okay.
Later, Golf Tee.
See you next weekend at the very least.
All right. I have some thoughts on this here, Fresh.
Okay.
When mixing with it, you're definitely going to want to add some sweetener because we never single flavor test with sweetener.
Okay.
It's got a tiny bit of floral to the apple.
Okay.
And the donut's very strong.
Okay. Doggone it. I was hoping that was their tart tatin in disguise, but that answers that question.
This is one of the new ones.
That answers the question. The tart tatin was not released. Everybody.
Yeah, that's a good flavoring. I've got it. Very tasty. Definitely could be a one-shotter.
Yeah, because that's the one that tastes like apple butter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm interested to see how this mix turns out. So, I suppose I'll give my thoughts on the Ultimate RY4 since I have there's probably 2 or 3 people in the comments that's interested in the Jungle Flavors Ultimate RY4. Nice and caramelly. The tobacco, it's got a really, really good tobacco. That's what I enjoy the most about it is actually the tobacco out of this. It's pretty smooth. The one thing I don't like about this flavor is it's got a little bit of a dry edge to it. So that's something to keep in mind if you're looking at this. If you're not looking for that little bit of a dry edge on your vape, you're going to want to add something. You're going to want to add something to make sure that you're bypassing the dry edge. So something like Flavora Sweet Coconut down super low. That would take the edge off of it. Mix it with a cream or like a custard. Everybody knows I love my VCTs, my vanilla custard tobaccos. So this would be perfect for a VCT. I don't know that you would actually have to add any other tobacco into the mix with this. It's got a nice little bit of a smoky note to it. The tobacco, like I said, I really enjoy the tobacco leaf in this. It's a really good tobacco leaf. Caramel's nice and smooth, nice and rich. So it's all in all, as far as RY4s go, this would be up there. This would probably be top 2 or 3. Top 3. This would be one of my top 3 RY4s. So yeah, the Ultimate RY4 double. I don't think it's the Ultimate RY4, but it's pretty darn good. And price wise, this is going to beat out probably my number 2. So if you've got a budgetary concern, get this one over the Flavora. I think the Flavora RY4 is better than this. Price wise, this is going to be a more efficient flavor, and you're pretty darn close. This is almost as good as the Flavora RY4. So there you go.
You compare the tobacco note between those two.
Of course the Flavora tobacco note's better. Flavora's tobaccos are better than almost anybody's. I think the only company that can beat them out would be Sticks Mix. But that's because the Sticks Mix flavors are super duper specialized and focused and just as true to form as they can get. Sticks Mix flavors, like if you're looking at Sticks Mix flavors, I always say this: you have to want exactly what that flavor says that it is. If you're thinking, hey, I just want this is going to be in the ballpark somewhere. That's not going to be how it works for you. What's up, Echo?
Yeah,
Hello.
Hey, Echo.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
had a week off work, so
Excellent. So you're all refreshed and recharged and
yeah, I hope so.
ready to go.
And
Ready to go back and embrace your Viking roots and rape and pillage and just ready to
Yeah,
rock and
exactly.
roll.
Exactly. No, I had some issues with my elbow this week, and yeah, it's okay that I had a week off, so I could do some stuff at home. Yeah.
Good.
What happened, Echo?
What'd you do to your elbow?
I don't know. I think I had it started on Tuesday or Wednesday. I had a really harsh pain in my elbow, and I couldn't lift anything for like an hour or two.
Oh,
So now it's okay. I don't know. I have this sleeve to compress it a little bit. It's fine. I think it will be gone in the next 2 or 3 days.
As long as you don't overuse it, yeah. So
Yeah.
same thing with Adam Polarzik. Same thing with Dimlin.
Oh, really?
Don't
What did you do?
overuse it. Don't overuse it, folks.
Sprained my index finger on this hand, which is kind of important when you play guitar.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
broke my pinky toe,
Ooh.
stubbing my toe.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
quite the stub.
I'm about to have to start packing my house up, so I'm gonna have to be super careful.
Yeah. Moving shit can put a toll on the back.
Dex, make a decision, Freshie?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, that's more of a talk off stream type thing.
Okay, got it.
So after vaping this a little bit, I'm getting a lot of the butyrics going on. My guess is from the whipped cream from Noms, and I only use it at 0.75.
Interesting.
Mm.
You think that's too high?
Sometimes that fades away. Some of it.
Well, I'll set it aside and see what it. And then I added. I couldn't taste any praline, so I added some more praline, and now I can taste the praline.
Good.
It tastes pretty good, but that butyric part sucks.
That's why whipped cream fresh 03 or 1-on-1 whipped cream.
Yeah.
I
the
know.
best.
What was I thinking?
Whipped cream fresh
Well, I wanted to
03.
use my new one.
SSA has a pretty good whipped cream too.
Yeah, they do.
I get B-Turk from that one. I don't know why. Nobody else does.
Yeah, I mean, my go-to is still whipped cream fresh 03, obviously.
Me too. I just like to say it.
One. It needs to be renamed, honestly.
I almost renamed it in ELR, but I didn't want to piss them off anymore. They're already dealing with trying to clean up the database of bad flavor names. I didn't want to put any more shit on Kenaware in their heads, but I might just go directly to Frank at Wonder Flavors.
Huh. I mean, I'm sure I've sold him a bottle or two.
I would think so.
So I mean, after the 1-on-1 whipped cream went away, I mean, there was really no acceptable. Well, I mean, it's still around. It's just super expensive. There really was no substitute for a long time, and then whipped cream fresh came along, and yeah.
This is what I did.
Hell yeah. Just add it.
Just add it.
It needs to be done.
So I got they actually, Wonder Flavors actually sent me a giant bottle of it that says whipped cream fresh 03 on it. So I was pretty pleased. I was like, well, I've done something for mixing.
Yeah. It was an awesome move by Frank to do that.
Yeah.
If you're out there somewhere, Frank, we love you, brother.
Love you, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Adam, look what I found in my studio.
Ooh, is that a ESP?
No, it's an Epi.
What's an Epi? Nice.
But it's a night. It's called the Nighthawk.
Yeah. It's like a.
This part is a Les Paul.
Yeah, it's a Les
This
Paul
part is an
body.
SG.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Is it is the headstock like 8,000 pounds like most SGs are?
Not with this one. No, not with this.
Every SG I ever played, when you let go of it,
I can't,
it just goes.
play them. No, I took the time this weekend restring all my guitars, and that took me like 2 days.
Yeah, I need
so
to do that.
I have 12 guitars in my studio, so.
Holy shit. Yeah. I have 4 I need to restring. 4 that are in working order that still get played. I think I have 6 electrics. Barely play them though. All I play is bass now. Anybody looking for a guitar player?
I know a guy who's looking for a theme song.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
happen.
I'm still willing to commission you for it, man. But I don't
want to accept the commission when I know I don't have the time. But when I know I have the time, I will take the commission.
Let me know.
Believe me.
Let me know.
I'll help you. If you need some parts done, let me know.
Yeah, for sure. To redo fucking TJ's flyers because my old laptop decided to just ruin everything. Jay's bike drive.
Man, the 2 recipes I made for Tim's show, this week I think I knocked it out of the park. I made something called a Persian love cake, and it's like a oriental spicy cake, something, and then I made an RY4 with alpine strawberry, Buddha's hand, citron, and other things, and rosemary in it. And I'm not really a tobacco guy, but this really came out good.
All right. Strawberry guava milkshake. What's up, Michelle Lynn? There she is.
Michelle.
Tuesday's race. There we go. Kicking ass. There you go. She heard we were having a dike-a-thon. She's excited. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna grab that. Copy link. We'll put that in the description so everybody can go watch Michelle race. Watch her just destroying fools.
Nope.
Right.
Control V, there we go. No? Why didn't that go? I'll just... There we go. Save. There we go, everybody. So the link to watch Michelle race is the first thing in the description. Woohoo!
Hello.
Like I said, if you haven't watched, it's actually really cool. They've got commentators. Feels like
legit.
Real race day, yeah. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, next weekend we're doing a bicycle. We're doing the annual bicycle charity fundraiser here on the channel, raising money for kids to go get bicycles, or for Golf Tee to get kids bicycles and put them together and spend all of his hard time and work really hard, and then little kids getting their first bikes. That's always one of the coolest things, because that's kind of your first taste of freedom. Dimlin was just wishful thinking that it was a dike-a-thon. That's it. That's in June. That's in June. We'll do a dike-a-thon.
I heard bikes, and then I thought dikes on bikes, and then I heard dike-a-thon. It all kind of makes sense.
Well, like I said, that'll be in June. That'll be in June, Dimlin. That's the month for that particular fundraiser.
Okay.
Assuming that everything is well, yeah. I mean, I pretty much know when I'm moving now, so I still haven't gotten the final paperwork so that I can go start applying for buying a house and stuff, but or renting a place, one of the two. So I haven't gotten the final paperwork, so that's still on hold. But once that comes through, then it's just game on, move. So I'll be moving I'll be moving the second to last weekend in April. Is when I'll be doing my move. As it stands right now, I can always still move the date a little bit, but as of right now, that's the last 2 weeks in April. I will be gone, and then have to wait and see how my setup goes over there to get everything back up and running. I was able to do it pretty quick when I moved to Spokane. Both times when I moved when I was here, I was able to get back up and running within a week. I was able to get everything set up and to a point where I felt comfortable doing a show. So we'll see. I'm also, yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun one way or another. Moving to a different part of the country, and
It'll be nice to see your parents more often. That's for sure.
They will be much closer. So, yeah, I mean, my new job is also 410s instead of 5/8s.
Really?
Yeah,
Long
410s.
weekend, every weekend, long weekend?
Every weekend's a long weekend for fresh03 now.
Heck yeah.
Oh, sweet. Is your weekend a weekend, though?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's an off chance fresh03 gets over there and he's just like, okay, because I'm going to have to get a car. That's one thing. There's no getting around that over there. So yeah, I mean, I'll have a car, so I may just be like, all right, guys, I'm out this weekend. I'm going to Wyoming. I'll see you fuckers later. Whee! Or I'm getting off work Thursday night and starting driving to Denver. I'm going to be in Denver all weekend. Whee! So. I mean, that's just Denver's a straight shot south. Well, you have to go over about 40 miles and then you can cut straight down to Denver.
But it'd be a beautiful ride, I bet, to Denver.
It's Wyoming. Once you get out onto the kind of the plains in Wyoming, it's not particularly nice to look at. I mean, you are driving along the Rocky Mountain front pretty much the whole way. So yeah, it's pretty.
Rocky Mountain.
But I mean, anybody who's never driven across the Great Plains, like it, it's boring. It's
like driving through Texas.
Or driving through Ohio.
Pretty much.
Well, no, see, those places still have trees and things to look at. When you're out on the Great Plains, it's nothing but grasslands. Nothing. Like you hit the edge of Kansas, you get a couple hours in, you can start seeing the Rocky Mountains. They don't get any fucking closer for a really long time. So, and yeah, you'll drive 8 hours across Kansas, or you'll drive 6 hours across one of the Dakotas or something, and you're still like nothing seems like it's getting closer. And it's just flat and straight and just grass, and that's it. So yeah, anybody who's never driven across the Great Plains, it is boring as shit. Drive across it at night if you can, because that way you won't get bored. That's generally what I tried to do when I would drive the more interesting parts during the day, and then I would cut across the Great Plains at night, and then by the time that the lights started coming up again, things would be starting to get interesting again. But yeah, because you'll just it's just a straight line on the interstate, and the interstate doesn't vary. You don't turn. Well, it turns occasionally because you have to go across a river or something, but there's nothing out there. Like Iowa, Kansas, the Dakotas, Wyoming, a lot of Colorado.
Do you have to worry about deer crossing in front of you?
No, not really.
Or wildlife?
Antelope, you'd have to worry about antelope. Deer don't really venture down that. They don't really venture down like that. You have to worry about deer when you get into like foothills and stuff like that. When you're starting to get back into more mountainous areas, deer don't like to come out. I mean, they're out there, but they don't really like to come out in the open. Antelope don't give a fuck. So.
So I have a question about ultimate brown sugar. What's a good percentage for in a cookie?
Good percentage for the cookie.
For a cookie.
For ultimate brown sugar.
Like the average that it says it's 1.
I would go half because Brett. Well, I mean, are you like going snickerdoodle or what are you trying to do here?
I just want like a sugary cookie. I'm gonna go ultimate brown sugar, ultimate biscuit shortbread by Noms, and dulce de leche by Noms, and see what happens.
I would start it at a half.
At a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't played with that one at all. And have you played with the ultimate biscuit?
I got it. They sent it to me for free when I ordered the. They sent it to me for free.
The average says 2.5.
When I ordered the ultimate RY4.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean I can play around with it too. The strawberry guava milkshake is odd. This one may need a couple days. Yeah, fresh guava is delicious though. That's one of the best guava flavors I've ever had.
I really want to try to recreate a version of Batman's guava flaky pastry with that guava. That's what I'm working on next.
Nice, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean you would need something to kind of gummy it up a little, kind of give it your guava compote. No, it actually might work well. Rhubarb, like VSO rhubarb, might actually work with that.
It might.
Interesting thought, fresh03. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, next weekend. TJ's not here, so I can officially name the stream "Dykes on Bikes." TJ's not here to stop me. Dykes on Bikes, hosted by Golf T Vapes and Dimmelin.
Yes.
I mean, we'd probably get a whole lot of people that were really fucking curious about what the hell we were up to.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. True. Well, I mean, some of my most viewed shows, like I have, like, it had to have been the title that got people in. Like, it had to have been. Today's just free mixing, so I called the show Freedom. Doing the William Wallace Freedom.
I've been known to click a YouTube video just because it says you won't believe blah 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 blah. It's like I probably won't. Let's see.
Well, that's a nice thing about the YouTube previews, because I can sit there and I can listen to a couple seconds of it, and I'm like, nope, you're not getting my view.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, I always talk about that. If I hear one of the Robo pre-synth voices, I'm like, nah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Like, nope.
On the morning of September 30th, 1995.
Like, you're not getting my. Well, I mean, some of the synth voices sound really human now.
Yeah, but that's taking jobs away from freaking people who do voiceover work.
Well, no, it's just people being fucking lazy is what it is. Because you can
only acceptable if you do a Morgan Freeman voice, because that motherfucker's expensive if you want him to actually do voiceover.
True.
And we have learned, do not use George Carlin's voice.
No, don't.
You will get sued into the ground.
You really shouldn't be using anybody's voice and making money off of it. Literally, that's likeness rights. There's laws against that. George McFly made that fucking a thing. We won't go into that, but that law exists because somebody's face was fucking stolen without his permission in a movie. That's wrong.
So DeMillon, I think a little cap jelly candy, really low, might help. I wonder if one of the Wonder Flavors gummies would help gummy that up, like the black currant gummy,
by the way,
or the citrus gummy, maybe.
Oh, you're talking to Cassie, not me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry. What's up?
To gummy, get some gumminess. You know, cap jelly candy low, or maybe Wonder Flavors citrus gummy. The black currant gummy.
I don't
Cap's
like black
regular
currant, so not
guava,
that one, but maybe the citrus.
or Cap's sweet guava, kind of gummy-ish too.
Yeah,
Might be able to
That's what I was thinking. Something like that.
combine them and make like a super guava.
Super guava.
The newest hero in the DC universe. His partner is Avocado Man, and he looks like Tim. Long Jesus-y hair.
I mean, I don't have any avocado stuff in my office at all either. You know.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, Adam didn't send me like a huge care package full of like avocado stuff.
Every avocado item in the Dollar Tree, at least at that point.
Although Tim used my B charger and I don't know where he put it. My C charger's like plugged in right here.
Jerk.
Because I use it to charge my my phone for my sensor. Shit.
Nice.
While I'm in here.
A braided rainbow USB-C cord that I got from Dollar Tree that I charge everything off of. Those rainbows. Let's see. You know, I really was gonna make a recipe today, but I gotta finish this shit for TJ.
Yeah. Oh, the flyer for the.
Yeah, I had to redo them. My old computer is being a shithead. But I mean, it's just pictures I generated in AI with text. Here's what I'm working with so far. So far. I'm gonna move shit around and whatnot. And add some flair. Yeah, right? It's not a bad little picture. I literally just typed small child riding bike, Easter Wonderland, Pixar style.
Right, I was gonna say it looks like Toy Story.
Yeah, I intentionally went for that style for sure. I like it. She's super cute. I did a boy version. I mean, I made like 100 different freaking pictures to choose from. As you can see. There's no shortage of them.
The one with the bunny was cool.
Yeah, right? It just
bunny.
like created. Where is he? There he is.
Yeah, that one. That's cool.
Gave some of them ears. Someone with like marching fucking bunnies going after her. We'll get you, little girl. That's the one I'm using. Just came out the nicest. That one's pretty cool too. She has a nice expression. She's like very candid looking. That one's cool too.
That's cute. I like that one.
And then all the it's like boy ones too.
Oh, with the big smiles.
Then once I get the text on the girl one, I could just slap it on the boy one and fucking he'll have two. I think I'll probably use this one. I really like this one. Gives me a lot of room.
The one
for
before
text.
looked cool with
This
the
one?
bunny.
With the giant bunny.
Yeah, but then you have less space for text.
I'll improvise.
Or this one.
Yeah, this one's cool too. Yeah, I really do like this one actually. I think we'll settle on this guy. Hell yeah.
And what are those going to be for?
For the bike drive for TJ.
I know, but like, where are you
For
going
Instagram or whatever, just so he could have something to post and get interest, Facebook, Instagram, wherever he's going to post them. And then I'll just have, link in description, click to donate or whatever. Because to put a giant long link on this will just muddle it up and whatnot. I'm assuming he's going to have clickable or at least copy pasta links in whatever description for whatever he's going to do. He just told me to go crazy, so. These batteries are dead as dead. What I'm trying to do, vape this thing. No batteries.
So I put the
Banana
recipe
Crunch.
for Banana Crunch in the chat. So I quickly threw it up. That's TPA banana nut bread at 1%, banana puree from one of the flavors 2%, rich cinnamon just a drop, by Flavora, sweet crunch Flavora 1.5, vanilla ice cream liquid barn 3.5, and white chocolate for Lavora at 0.8.
That's going to be
Make
good.
that! Yes!
Good.
That sounds good. I might
Nice
make
usage
instead.
of that sweet crunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't used that
First
flavor
time
yet,
I
so that's
used
cool.
Yeah, it's really
That
nice,
sweet crunch
especially
is
with the
nice.
banana nut bread. I think,
Oh my god, yeah, that sounds good.
but banana nut bread empty at the moment.
I would drop the puree.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that puree in there. That sounds good.
I don't like the puree.
Well, you're weird.
No. I would
Swap
put
it off. Put soft
I would-
banana in or
I would
swags.
put bananas Foster Saluba Rome.
Nope, I don't have that one. No.
I don't have that either. I have one Salubrome flavor. Pain Grill. That's it.
You
Oh,
cannot-
That
here
was
in
sent to
Europe,
me.
You cannot really get them anymore.
burnt toast.
Just
I like
don't
it.
Get the berry nana.
Yeah, don't get Berry Nana.
It smells
Cough
and
drop.
tastes like Cherry Hall's cough drops. It is disgusting.
That's
Oh
the
man.
weirdest. So weird. Like, why does it taste
I
like
had
that?
to mix with it on Benny's random grab and mix stuff the first time I went on there. And it was like a birthday cake with caramel or butterscotch with chocolate frosting and just stuffed with Cherry Hall's cough drops.
Gross.
That's
I
pleasant.
opened it from across the room and Tim was like, "Did you just pop a cough drop in your mouth?" I'm like, "No, it's that juice." It was so bad.
Yeah, Angela put in the chat. Go Niners, DeMillan. Go Chiefs, Angela. She's
Go
going with the-
Niners.
she's going with the Chiefs. Can you believe that? Just because of that stupid Taylor Swift.
No
Really?
comment.
Lord. She's all in
no comment.
the romance. Like the rest of the nation is,
Gross.
Tim, the B charger did work, and you put it in one of the boxes because it was right before we were moving stuff, and I don't know which box, and we haven't come across it yet. It was the avocado one. It was a brand new cord, so it definitely worked. It's probably in that box with all your camera stuff, to be honest with you. But I don't need B chargers very often, so I'm not really worried about it. We'll find it eventually. It's in this house.
It's that fun.
Oh, Gung Hey Fat Troy, everybody.
Same to you.
It's Happy New Year.
Yeah, in Chinese.
Hey, Freshie,
Yo.
I wanted to show you this. I'm putting some new handles on my Mini Mamba.
Whoa!
Nice.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
I just
at
put
it.
them on there. I'm just starting to shape it a little bit.
Very cool.
That looks fucking cool, man.
One of my old bosses, he used to make knives, and he gave me a whole bunch of exotic African hardwood. So
Wow.
you can.
Build me a guitar out of some of that African wood.
Yeah. It's just the bad part about it is so many people are allergic to it because the oils in the wood.
Oh.
You gotta be careful when you work with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, respiratory protection and
Wow.
I bought this like Japanese mochis, or I don't know how you would say that, but it's like this rice sweet taste something.
Oh, they're candies?
Yeah, they're really like gooey.
Oh.
And it has a red bean paste in it. It's a really
Yeah, mochi with red bean.
Oh, I'd be into that.
It's delicious, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When you first try it, the texture is really strange.
That's what I came up with.
That's cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
It's great.
That's cool.
I want to know why Japan gets all the cool Kit Kat
I know,
flavors.
right?
How much calories does he have? 108. Oh shit.
Woo!
Okay. Maybe one a day. I once had some with green tea in it. That's not my thing. I don't like green tea. It's too bitter. Yeah, or matcha. Don't like it.
I'm a fan. I like bitter though. Like IPAs.
Yeah, with beer is something different.
Mm.
You guys see a minute for the Super Bowl is $14 million this year.
Holy shit.
For a minute?
Yeah.
Wow.
Arnold's got one. They were having previews. A preview for a commercial. Can you believe that?
I can actually, in this day and age of fucking technology. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of things get ruined and spoiled because of technology. You know what's going to happen in a comic book fucking that's coming out in May, like right now, literally.
Yeah.
It's like,
because of the solicits.
I want to be. Yeah. It's like, I'd rather be surprised. Takes away the fun.
Now it's getting to the point you don't even know what's art and what's AI now.
Unless you got a keen eye. Also count the fingers.
Yeah, Tim hasn't
And-
played with AI images at all. Can't you tell?
And if it's coming out of Hasbro, it's probably AI.
A lot of it, yeah.
What computer software program are you guys using to create this AI?
I'm using
Focus. That's what Tim uses. I
Yeah.
don't know if he got this one from Focus. He got my whole screen from. He did that one. My little cyberpunk bunny.
All Focus is really, it's just a front end for what's called Stable Diffusion, which is the artificial intelligence model that is being used. But like, you can't just download the model and just be like, hey, make pictures. It has to have something to where you can communicate with the model to tell it what to draw. And so there's a lot of front ends or graphical user interfaces. And the one that I really like, thanks to Graham and Tim, is Focus. And it's super easy and gives you like what you want basically with minimal typing. You could say, show me a picture of a girl standing in a forest under a rainbow, and it will give you a fucking photographic real photo of a girl standing in a forest under a rainbow. Like, no joke. And you can tell it, I want a cartoony, I want a Pixar-y, I want it to look like an 8-bit Nintendo game. It will do that. It's fucking amazing. Like, ridiculous. Scary.
And the people that are into prompt engineering, they're getting better and better each day.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, just having more control over shit and having it spit out, the same character because of your prompt. You dialed it in so good. Yeah, it gets deep.
Yes, we know you like it, Tim. And as nice as it is to have the different pictures and backgrounds, and as much as Tim is having fun with it, I've got to say thank you so much, Graham, for taking over our lives with this. You got Tim into it. And at least I don't have to deal with it on the TV for a while since the computer's not over there. Because he was using our 75-inch as his computer monitor for his gaming computer. So he would sit there for hours doing AI images on the TV, and it's like, can we just watch something? This is boring. Oh, nope, I'm gonna go play Call of Duty now.
What was the latest game I played? Oh, Persona 5 Royale was on sale super cheap at Christmas, so I got that. It's like 15 bucks for something that was like 75 bucks a couple months ago. It's like, all right, you got me. I'll give this game a try. It's fun.
I was playing the Modern Warfare 3 free trial yesterday.
Any
Now
good?
I have a computer that will handle the game. I suck very badly, but I've only played like 4 matches, so I'll get better.
That's why I like turn-based RPGs, because you don't have to get better. You just have to understand.
Hey, I made kill cam with a headshot yesterday. I was impressed.
Nice.
Yes, Tim. Yes, I know.
I still gotta find a fight where I can literally test my PC.
What, you need who to test your PC?
Baldur's Gate 3, since you can get so fucking creative.
Yeah.
You can literally set off like a 5-minute long explosion and watch it just crash your PC, no matter how high end it is.
Just play Cyberpunk on high with all the fucking ray tracing on.
No.
They'll destroy your graphics card.
That's why I play DayZ and Scum on my gaming laptop.
I will never
Taste everything.
turn
Yeah.
until ray tracing gets to the point where you lose no frame rate. I will never turn it on.
All it does is make the shiny pretties.
How good it looks.
It just makes the shiny pretties. It's like you're moving so fast and running through most worlds that, like, unless you're me, like, I'll be in Modern Warfare and I'll just stop in a building and I'll be like, ooh, nice textures. And then somebody shoots me from behind.
So you Lumi it.
Like, ooh, that wall looks really pretty.
I got caught up in that for a couple of years trying to have the best and the best graphics and it's a chase you'll never win,
Yeah, I have a 3060. It's like the mid-range graphics card, and I have never had a problem. Games look pretty. They run at 100 FPS usually. Like, I have zero problems. I don't need anything fancier. No reason.
Yeah, we were going to get me a cheaper computer just because the one I was using was freezing all the time and it just didn't run very well because it's old. But Tim decided because he had the number 4 graphics card when he got his gaming PC, and like a couple weeks later a new one came out. So he was all upset, so he had to get the new one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How is that market now, Adam and Larry? Can you get decent graphics cards pretty easy now or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to pay the MSRP prices now.
Well,
I'm glad I built mine when I did.
Well, they're horrible if you're going with Team Green.
I'm stuck with Team Green, unfortunately. My rendering software that I use for 3D character creation, they're partnered with NVIDIA. So if you want high-end rendering in that software, you have to use an NVIDIA card, basically. So
I still can't find that focus that you're talking about.
Because it's got 3 O's. Focus.
That's why Tim called it
Focus. It's like a 35 gig download, Dylan.
45 gig?
It's like 35 gigs, yeah. I'm serious.
About it.
It's nothing. She's got 5.
Oh, I lied. My focus folder is 73 gigabytes. So there you go.
Still a whole lot smaller than COD.
It's half the size of COD. The base game, at least.
It.
I think when I first downloaded it, it was 120, I think, when I first downloaded it.
When I
140
finally
or something.
when I finally got tired of COD, it was 250 gigs.
Yeah, I feel like they may have shrunk it a little bit, but yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure when it first installed, it was 120 gigs, which is still insane.
I've been resistant for almost 10 years. Tim's been trying to get me to play COD, and he just wanted a game we could play together. And that's not my kind of gameplay, but I told him I'd give it a try.
Baldur's Gate.
I didn't think it was my kind of gameplay either because I hadn't really done first-person shooters in a long time, and then a little bird named Lumi bought Modern Warfare 2 for me for Christmas 2 years ago, and holy shit, do I love shooting people in that game.
I'm more of an Angry Birds and Disney emoji blitz kind of person, you know?
Grab Fall Guys.
I like the single player and the older version. It was great single players.
Fall Guys is like Mario 64 on crack.
So if I have 257 gigabytes free,
Yes.
then I'm cool.
Sure.
If you wanna,
see the Millen for a few weekends now.
I know, right?
you want to download and play with it, I mean,
There'll be all these pictures of Greek orgies going around.
Greek orgies.
yeah, it doesn't do not safe for work very well. I mean, it does, but well, we're not going to get into that. I'm throwing some shit its way.
So has Tim.
Yeah. Groups of people are hard if you want them to be specific. Otherwise, like the AI will just create a group of like the same person like fucking 30 times. It's not there. That's why when people are like AI is going to take over the world, well, not now. It's still kind of stupid.
You have a database that works from it. Can you feed it pictures?
You can train it, yeah. You can train it, yeah. Like you can say like you can provide like a data set of like 100 pictures of me basically from every angle, and you could say I want you to, when I type the word Adam, use these as reference, and
Now,
they'll do it.
How does it work if you punch that in? Do they share? You make those photos available free for the base as well?
So once you install it to your local machine, everything on your machine is private until you want to share it yourself. Like it does not send any information back to any servers or anything like that. So
I didn't know if you use the pictures and you give up the copyrights to it or whatever.
Nope. It's all yours basically, unless you're doing it on like a public server, because there's like websites where you can do AI. The second you send your picture anywhere on the internet, it stops being yours. It's not your possession anymore. So
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yep. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. You maintain the rights.
Overlays.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It does face swap like really well. I've gotten into that, like where I was like making people I know, taking pictures of them and turning them into like anime characters and comic book characters, and like I made one of my sister and it looked so fucking legit. She was like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "That's amazing."
Graham did one of Tim as Jesus, and then Tim did himself as a rock star a bunch of times and a pirate.
And you click on the link I put in the chat. There's it's called Mid Journey Showcase.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically like a random collection of AI generated photos. It's really nice.
Yeah,
It's
Blizzard is doing some pretty wild stuff.
Stable Diffusion was having a hard time keeping up with Midjourney because Midjourney is proprietary and they like keep everything under lock and key, and they're on a subscription base, so they're getting money to continue funding that, and like it keeps getting better and better. But Stable Diffusion is catching up though, for sure. I'm getting some results close to these. I love this cotton candy tree. Holy shit, that is fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. That reminds me of Farmville.
Yes.
So I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to drop it into my AI. See what happens. I was doing the little girl with rainbows in the sky, by the way, just to see.
That's a lot of tabs.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't judge.
Dorothy.
I'm not sure I've seen that many Pornhub links open at once.
If only. It's all 3D shit. Error, connection timed out.
So what's everybody doing for the Super Bowl?
Vape recipes.
Eating
eBay,
food.
Thundercats comics.
Eating food?
Nope.
Anybody in any Super Bowl pools?
No.
No?
Nah.
You know, the 49ers haven't won a game I've watched this year. So I may not watch it.
Fresh03, stop watching the team. You're gonna jinx us.
No, I watched the Lions 49ers game. I watched the first quarter, and I was like, man, I can't watch. So I hopped out and went over to Chat Sports, and I just listened to somebody on YouTube scream about the game. And
Wendy Al, what's happening?
who's here?
Hey,
Wendy Lou. What's up, Wendy Lou? And then they made their comeback. But the 49ers are a second half team, so as long as the Chiefs don't run away on them, then there's a good chance the 49ers will come back. That's something to watch out for on this one. So if the Chiefs can get up by 21 on them, they're probably going to win that game. If they can't get up by more than 21 points on the 49ers, then there's a solid chance they're going to lose.
But then again, look at that Pats game in the Super Bowl a few years ago where they were losing so badly and they came back in the second half and won.
Yeah,
they were behind by what, like 35, 40 points?
It's mine.
It was a lot.
Talking about the 28-3 fiasco? When
It
they played Atlanta?
It might have been. They were getting killed in the first half and they came back and won it. We almost stopped watching because we thought for sure they were going to lose.
That was Kyle Shanahan on the losing end of that. But yeah, the 49ers have done that all year this year. Like if they can keep the game within 21 points, they've got a really good chance to win the game as long as nobody gets hurt.
Namely Debo.
Debo's out of concussion protocol. They said it was a shoulder stinger. That wasn't a shoulder stinger. That was concussion protocol. So he's out of. So he's playing. He's playing. George Kittle's out of injury protocol. Who else is out? The 49ers only have one person on the injury report. So Chiefs are going to have to deal with the full team. But I mean, as long as Brock Purdy has George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk, then the passing game is going to be okay.
Then you got Reba McEntire singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
And then Usher.
Yeah.
For the
I heard
halftime show.
Alicia Keys is gonna play with him now.
Cool.
I mean, I like Usher and I like Reba, so I mean that might be worth watching for just that.
I mean, the best Super Bowl halftime show in recent memory was Katy Perry, and that was because Missy Elliott came out and stole the fucking show.
Yeah. Best of all time, though, Super Bowl halftimes had to be Michael Jackson.
Prince.
Prince was pretty good. Too.
Who?
Prince did his in the pouring rain, too.
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Nah, I still say Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah, I always got to give it up to Michael.
I really like the Eminem and Snoop halftime show. That was
good. Yeah, that was good. Can dig on that.
I just want to rock one.
The costume failure.
Oh, Janet.
Oh yeah,
Justin Timberlake.
That
wardrobe
no one
malfunction.
outside of the U.S. gave any shits about.
Yeah, it's just a boob.
The Midwest just ignites on fire halfway through the Super Bowl. Oh God, I saw a pasty.
It's a ridiculous reaction.
When you're all like, and when everybody else is like, you realize she's done Playboy, right?
Yeah, strawberry guava is getting better by the second. Not bad.
Mine turned out pretty good too. I made a blueberry milkshake.
What'd you do, Cassie?
A blueberry milkshake.
Oh, nice.
Tim's episode tonight is stones, so like
custard stone,
a
milkshake
milkshake
stone.
base or a custard base, you know, your favorite base. So I did my milkshake base with blueberry. I did the medicine flower blueberry too. I got permission.
You don't have to get permission. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, or Tim yells at me. But I did
I'll
my
yell back.
flavorless medicine flower blueberry combo, so 3.5% for those two, and then clotted cream SSA at 1.5, French vanilla thick wonder flavor at 1, then my cat milkshake 2.5 with the mullenberry milkshake at 1, and super sweet pearl at 1, and vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3. And it is pretty darn tasty.
That sounds delicious.
It'll be better in a few days once that medicine flower steeps a little bit, if it makes it that long.
How come nobody's using Liquid Barn ice cream anymore?
I do.
All I use.
I do all the time.
I do.
Likes it. I prefer the Flavor West myself, so that's what I use. But
Always a
Blasphemy.
big bottle.
Well, I mean, the flavor West, I think probably translates better to a milkshake than the Liquid Barn does. The Liquid Barn is just
Yeah, I would say so.
it's such a rich flavor that
Very rich.
it's tough to contain. The only flavor that makes me hesitate is that vanilla gelato Italian from Grab and Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream. That vanilla gelato Italian's fucking amazing too. So it's, you know, it's what direction do I really want to take things with my. But I mean, in my milkshake base, I do use the Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream.
I usually use the vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavors, but my bottle is empty, and I forgot to have Tim refill it from his big bottle, so I didn't feel like going to get it.
Fair enough.
So I just used the clotted cream instead.
I mean, clotted cream's a great flavor, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I love
Makes
that
sense to
flavor.
me.
And I got
Still have
two
to
other
come up
mixed
with
up for
something
the
for
show
tonight.
tonight too. I did a pumpkin cheesecake and a chocolate raspberry cheesecake.
Yum.
But I think I have a pumpkin problem because that bottle of pure pumpkin Swaggy sent me is like down to here.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that,
You gotta
Swaggy
get more of
Shane?
that ASAP.
All right. Anybody else have a mix they're super proud of today? This was just kind of a BS session. In case you couldn't tell from the, 30 minutes we did on Baldur's Gate at the start of the show?
Made one that I haven't mixed yet, but I think it'll be good. It's based on Linda Marie. She made like a dessert bar of some type. I can't remember what it was, but I just kind of took her idea and ran with it. I made PB&J bars.
Ooh.
So it's jungle flavor biscuit at 1, cookie butter from Wonder Flavors at 1/2, graham cracker clear at 2, PB cream from Flavor at 1.25, PBDX from TPA at 3.5, shisha strawberry at 2, strawberry jam at 2, super sweet from Pearlum at 1, and sweet coconut at 1/4.
Huh.
Quarter. I like it.
Ag, I have not made
give
anything
it a little
pumpkin
moist.
in weeks.
I think it'll be nice.
Haven't made what in weeks, Cassie?
Pumpkin. He goes, anytime Cassie talks, I hear pumpkin. But, you know, I have my pure pumpkin, OG pumpkin combo, so I don't have as much, you know, spice in it. So that's one of my stones, so I had to mix it.
Yeah, so good.
I made a custard recipe on Monday with custard in Avero 2%, custard VSO 2%, cheese custard from Flavor Monks 2%, Pandoro by Flavor Art 2%, and Vanilla Swirl 4%. And
Very nice.
the bottle is already gone.
You had me
Don't
all
you
the
love
way
and hate
till-
that?
You had me all the way till Vanilla Swirl.
Oh, geez, yeah. You're one of them.
It's the love for it.
Nasty.
I really
You
love it.
crazy.
Doesn't love
That's
the
really
swirl.
funny, Tommy.
The
I love
picture
the
looked
swirl.
so good, and I thought I was going to get like a real softy.
It's like a nice soft serve.
And I get some nasty ass taste. Ugh.
The swirl's got its place. It's got its place in mixing.
Like that's the flavor in all this vendor juice that I'm tasting.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
everybody used vanilla swirl
they
back then.
still do a lot. Still
It
a
has
lot
a
of
kick
flavor,
to it.
a lot of mixes I taste.
Still use it religiously.
So, what strawberry did you use in your strawberry kiwi? Fresh?
Oh, the strawberry guava? I use the Cap Shisha strawberry. Just to give it a try.
How do you like it?
It's good. I think it's a little bit more on the candy side than the Inawera is, because the Inawera Shisha's, kind of like strawberry syrup.
Yeah.
This one's a little more candy, and it's less potent than the Inawera is.
So specifically, when I tasted it, I tasted like the inside juicy part of those strawberry candies that come in the strawberry wrappers, with just a touch of the shell, like when you're getting right to the end, to the juicy part.
Ooh, that's
what I tasted.
Grandma's strawberry candies.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Heck yeah.
You probably like that Cap Shisha then, Adam. Yeah, it's
Sure I
definitely
will.
it's definitely a little more on the candy side
Mm-hmm.
than the
That's cool.
Inawera. Like I said, it's not as potent as the Inawera is though.
Yeah, I'll mix them both together.
Yeah, maybe
I mixed that and the new Luscious strawberry together, and I made a chocolate covered strawberry milkshake, and it turned out fantastic.
Have to try the Luscious later then.
From the Luscious, what I got was more of a fresh strawberry. Like if you're making a strawberry shortcake and you haven't fully I can't think of the word. When you're making like the strawberries and you put the sugar in it, but it hasn't fully juiced out, so it's not quite as sweet.
Okay.
That's what I get from the Luscious.
So it's kind of comparable to the what was it, the green strawberry that we got not long ago. Was that flavor green strawberry? Yeah, that was flavor green strawberry. So it's something similar to that. Okay, interesting. But yeah, so we have hit noon, everybody. So let's go ahead and start getting out of here. Start getting it going around the room. I didn't hear how Larry's tobacco came out.
I'm gonna mix one of them up tomorrow because I'm working through my third bottle of Love is on the way.
Fair enough. All right, so Dimlin, what do you got going this week?
Going to a Super Bowl party tomorrow.
Nice.
Woo-hoo.
And hope my numbers come up. Other than that, nothing.
Nothing.
Same old.
Fair enough. How about you, Adam? What you got going this week?
A lot of nothing.
Whole lot of
Cleaning.
nothing.
I've been rearranging. I'm also just been going through old shit because I'm gonna just start selling things like a madman on eBay that I have no sentimental attachment to, which is like most of my sports card collection from my youth.
Oh, okay.
They're just taking up space, literally, and there's some decent shit in there. So I'm just gonna start pricing stuff and just getting rid of it, get some money off of it.
Yeah.
Since I've been hanging on to them since, as early as some of those cards I've had since like 1986.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my goal this week, and to put up my shelf so I can have my comic book display shelf going on up here on this blank wall up there.
Okay.
Oh, that'll look nice.
My goal. Yeah, I have all the things to do it. I just need to get off my lazy white ass and do it.
Fair enough. All right. Echo, what you got going this week, man?
Not much. Back to work and watch the world burn. So yeah, I think when I open my email account on Monday, it will be 200 emails or more. Not really looking forward, but hey,
If you got to take time off, you got to take time off. That's the deal.
Yeah. This is the first vacation since July last year. So yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I really needed it. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, nothing special.
Excellent. All right, Larry, what you got going this week, man?
Super Bowl food, drinking, and maybe finish Baldur's Gate.
Maybe.
Maybe. And then start another play through.
I still need to get a PS5 so I can come play. So I can do my
I will
paladin,
turn all my
bard paladin.
mods off to play.
All my bard paladins. Bard paladin dreams.
I'll turn all my mods off to come play with you, fresh.
I mean, it would be after I get over to Montana and start making oodles and oodles more money than I make now. Then I'll be able to grab a PS5 or actually put together a gaming PC for myself, one of the two. And then I'll just never do shows. I'll just be playing video games, and you guys can. I'll start the live stream and just be me sitting there staring at the screen. How about you, Tini?
The TJ stream is next week, yeah?
Next Saturday.
Cool, thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
No, Tim, we do not have any Super Bowl food.
Yeah.
I was saving the cheese, but you ate it.
I learned the origin of hot wings last night. It's called the Devil's Bones, and it's been around since the early 1800s.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the people in Buffalo are posers at Toonie. Speaking of posers in Buffalo, what you got going on, brother?
Bastards. Just trying to keep my head above water.
Fair enough. Yeah, man. Stay strong. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Cassie?
Not much. Just shows. Going to see my niece tomorrow.
Very nice.
And waiting to hear back from the doctor to discuss what's going on with my lab results.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an important one.
Wish you the best, Cassie.
I dropped a Yoo-hoo in Dollar Tree the other day because I was carrying it and my hand just let go. My sneaker is still covered in Yoo-hoo. It looks like my foot started bleeding through my sneaker and just covered it.
Oh, man.
And that was before we went to the doctor's appointment. So I went in with, just a bunch of Yoo-hoo on my sneaker. No big deal.
At least it smelled nice.
Yeah. Except that that's the toe I have, or the foot I have the missing toe on. So the doctor saw my foot and he's like, "Are you bleeding? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. Just drop the milk. Yoo-hoo. It's okay."
Well, fingers crossed. Best of luck. That's what fingers crossed for those lab results to come back. About as good as they could at this juncture by the sounds of things. So fingers crossed for you, Cassie.
And plan from at this point.
Well, I mean, at least then you'd know. At least you know that. Then you'd know why, and then you can start dealing with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. I think that's all we got this week. We've got Tim's show in 3 hours?
4. It's we're doing 7 for both Tuesday and Saturdays now.
Okay.
Because he gets back late.
4 hours. So 4 hours. Tim's doing Stones. I believe I'm jumping in on this one. I think he okayed me being on that show. I'm not really sure.
You're always welcome for any show, Fresh. Always.
And then you can fill in the time with the Casal live show today.
Yeah, the Casal live show. You got time to get through. You could probably do a mission or two on Baldur's Gate 3 in 4 hours. Depends on the mission you're getting into. But yeah, everybody stop by Tim's show tonight for the Stones episode, and then next Saturday we'll be doing the bicycle live stream. So get your recipe ideas ready. Tell your friends, tell your mixing buddies out there. I'm sure you'll be seeing pictures and stuff pop up in all the different groups.
This one will pop up once I'm done with it.
Yeah. I sent mine to TJ and he gave me a heart. So
nice.
Once I get the actual link for the donations, then I can drop that in there and call it good. But yeah, everybody, next weekend we'll be doing the next weekend's President's Day as well, so it'll be a long weekend. So yeah, we'll be doing we'll be partying down, doing some mixing, raising money so little kids in the greater Green Bay area can have their first bicycles. Underprivileged kids who would never get it otherwise. And
there's a couple links in the chat, the stuff he had from Wednesday.
Perfect.
Yeah, bike is like freedom for a child, you know?
It is.
Oh, yeah, you become one with your bike.
Oh, yeah.
Ride miles.
Yeah. Oh my God. Once I first discovered that my legs could like actually ride distances, we started riding our bikes to the mall. It was like 8 miles away. We were like, yes, ask our mom to drive us anymore.
Yep, freedom. Yeah, I mean that your first bicycle's that first taste of freedom. Yeah. Everybody deserves it. Getting your first taste of independence. And
yeah.
Golf T did 24 last year. Was it 24?
26.
26. So we're aiming for.
The goal is 27. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're aiming for 27 this year. So, yeah, everybody, copy those links down, and we will get rocking and rolling next weekend, and probably do some extra time. So we'll probably start early and run longer. So, steal a little bit on both sides. But if Casa's doing a live show, I don't want to step on their toes either. So
no, they won't next week. Every other week they do.
Okay, so yeah, so we're free to run all the way up to Tim's show if we fucking feel like it. But yeah,
speaking of Tim's show, he just dropped. There may be a pop up at 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday for fluid testing.
Ooh, testing the fluids.
Evans.
Yep. No, I mean Nick Evans is one of the best mixers in the world.
Hell of a mixer.
Yeah, hell of a mixer. Steals a lot of my ideas, but that's all right. That's all right. I forgive you.
He plagiarizes.
I forgive you, Nevins. I forgive you. To be fair, I take a lot of his ideas too. So when he drops a recipe, I'm studying and trying to figure out why he did something. But all right, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Who haven't I gotten in a while? I haven't gotten Larry in a while. Larry, can you stew me out?
As you go through your day, try to be nice to somebody, unless they're a Green Bay fan, Bears fan, or Minnesota fan. And
I am none of
get
those.
off your butts and vape.
Bye.
Go Niners.
Go Niners, man.